How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video, guys. Now, before we get into this video, I want to quickly point out the stuff we're going to talk about right now. Part of it is basically confirmed by a real source. And the second part of it is just a kind of rumor that's existed for a while that a lot of people say is fake and that sort of stuff. But I still want to talk about it because, I don't know, I feel like it's worthwhile bringing up. So please understand that if you disagree with this or you don't think it's real, etc. like that, just don't get angry. We're just talking about this. We're just discussing it. I know some people just lose their mind because, oh, it's not real, it's not real, it's not real, whatever, or like whatever reasons, and then they'll just go apeshit. So I'm just saying, like, you know, please, like, just don't go all crazy. We're just talking about this for entertainment's sake, just to kind of like keep ourselves in the loop and that sort of stuff. But please beware, keep that in mind, and let's jump into the subject of this video, which in this case is about specifically what's going to be happening next year. So, PokeExpert, or not PokeExpert, sorry, Central Leaks Pokemon actually posted a video that I think is, well, not video, a post rather, that's really intriguing to me. So, I'm going to jump over to that real quick here. So, we're on Twitter right now, as you guys will see. And what you're seeing right here is the Twitter account of Central Leaks, which of course were the people who leaked the brand new Pokemon that you see, you know, coming in the Crown Tundra. But that's not really what we're going to talk about right now. What we're going to talk about is what he tweeted around, I think, right down like here somewhere, I think. Actually, let me see where it is, because I can't find that tweet. Here, right here. So right below here, he's tweeted something very interesting. Psst. A new Pokemon game is coming next year. And then he also answered a bunch of people telling them stuff like, you know, what evidence is there? And he says, there's none that we can share. We can't and won't talk more about this topic right now, and very likely not this year. Be patient, and hopefully once we have more info, we could maybe drop some hints, but that won't be soon. Ensuring the safety of our sources is more important, which is fully understandable. And they say something here as well. Someone's asking, like, with all the things going on, I was wondering if we get a name Pokemon game next year, or main Pokemon game next year, or not. I know things have been delayed off and on for so long. It is nice to know. It can always be delayed. That's why insiders don't talk about the dates. But for now, 2021 is the plan. And somebody asked, like, game singular, and says Sword and Shield is one game. Don't read too much into plurality. And yeah, like, you know, he just kind of answered a bunch of questions here about this subject. He even actually answered another question, which I think is right around when he said this. If you actually go down here, I think he mentioned something else, which is really interesting. But I can't seem to find it. But basically, you know, he does point out that it's a core RPG. It's a main core RPG. So it isn't, you know, some weird stuff. It's definitely a core RPG Pokemon game. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so basically, you know, it's going to be a real mainline Pokemon game. Now, the subject matter that we kind of talked about this morning about this was, you know, what could this game, like, actually be? Like, what could this, you know, this brand new game for 2021 be? So we talked about the possibility of it being Diamond and Pearl Remix, about it being Let's Go Johto, and possibly like just something else that we can't, you know, predict, or maybe like a collection or something like that. But he does say core RPG, so it would make more sense if it's a brand new one that it would be a Diamond and Pearl one, most likely. So that seems like the reasonable thing to happen. Now, there is a thing that was posted back in June, I think, of this year. Might be June of this year. I think so. Yeah, June 2020. This was posted. You guys remember we kind of covered this like a little bit. We didn't fully cover it. But this is a post here from Steelix556D saying, yo, I got some very interesting rumors here, extremely similar to the first Let's Go leaks we got of the trainers riding Lapras. It looks to be Route 217 on the way to Snow Point Temple. The hype is real. Now, if you guys don't know what he refers to when he says Let's Go stuff, you're going to kind of understand in a second. So first things first, this image is right here. If we kind of like look at them a bit further, yes, this definitely looks like the path on the way towards, or Route 217 on the way towards like Snow Point. So it definitely looks like that path. It's undeniably that path and that way, that, you know, that direction, so to say, and that area in itself. Definitely looks like that. Now, a lot of people have said, you know, it doesn't look realistic enough and stuff like that. It doesn't look real, blah, 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 etc., etc. Well, here's a reminder, right? And also as mentioned by, you know, Steelix here. This is the first image we got of Let's Go Johto. Sorry, no, Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. This is the first image that was leaked. This image was leaked really early on, before we even knew what the Let's Go Johto and etc. was. When I was still speculating it was going to be a new Kanto game, that's when this image came out. This image like dropped around that time. So what I'm trying to tell you basically is this image, you know, this image, people said it was fake. So many people said it was fake, right? So many people were saying it's fake to the point where I was like, maybe it is fake, even though I kept thinking, you know, it's real. And people were like, no, it's not real, and guess what? It ended up being, you know, real. it wasn't fake, except people kept saying that. And I'm seeing people still try to make the argument, oh, but this one did look realistic, the other one doesn't look. Well, no, it didn't. This one was also considered pretty like bad looking. People are like, oh, it looks like a 3DS game, you know? It doesn't look like it's, you know, it's like a Switch game. Well, guess what? You play Let's Go. You know what it's like. And here's another thing, right? Pokemon Go models were used. You can see the water through the transparency of Lapras. Pokemon Sun and Moon water was edited with a stamp-like tool, or a game engine was used to create the water and rocks. Other models, Pokemon, were used with an unclear focus in the background. So this guy here was making this post about like how this is fake, right? Guess what? Yeah, these were Pokemon Go models that they used in Pokemon Let's Go Beach, Let's Go Eevee. So yeah, it's not even strange. So what I'm trying to say is simply that, sure, these may not be real. I mean, there's so many ways you can kind of predict this isn't real and like try to like, you know, dissect it. But like right here, for example, it seemingly looks like it's dawn running across a bridge. And then there's a light down there. There's a bunch of like snow falling. Then here people have kind of like, you know, done like better contrast images. You can kind of see like what's going on a little bit brighter because it's really dark in the other ones. But again, what I'm trying to say is, anything is possible. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. I'm not trying to say this is real. I'm not trying to say this is even fake. I'm just trying to say that these images, they happened, but nobody came out and said that they are, you know, that they made them. I don't think anybody claimed them as their own. I don't think anybody did that. And they were just kind of forgotten. Let's be honest. These images were really forgotten. And I just want to bring them up again and talk about them and hear what you guys think about it. So please, I just want to have a civil discussion about this. So in the comments, just let me know what you guys think about this. That's literally why I made this video. I just want to have a discussion about this. Like, what do you guys think? What are your opinions on this? What are your thoughts on this? That sort of stuff. That's kind of the subject matter I want to go through here. Also, by the way, I will be live streaming after this video goes up. I think I'll be streaming either before or after this video. I'm not really sure, but I will be live on YouTube again. I'll be live streaming quite a bit right now. I'll be doing a lot of streams, so come by my stream if you want to talk about this further. I'd love to have more discussions and stuff like that, because I think this is an interesting subject, because these images were really forgotten, man. This was posted in June, and nobody talks about this anymore. Nobody came out to claim these as their own. Nobody said, like, this was me, I made this. If somebody does come out and says that, I will update you on, I will update you on it, but I haven't seen anybody claim them as their own. Like, I really have not seen anybody claim it as their own. So, I just don't know. You know, people are like, you know, it looks really fake, etc., etc., etc. It's not similar as the XYGB models, Lamau. You know, if we're faking something, I would do an iconic place in Diamond and Pearl. So maybe it's real. I really want it to be real. I mean, I don't know. People were like, you know, it's really weird because I'm not saying it's, you know, it's super fake, etc., etc. But that's the same thing. People said it was fake about this image as well. Literally, so many people. And people nowadays will be like, no, I thought it was real, right? But except no, they weren't. They're simply lying because they didn't believe it. People thought this image was fake. People literally thought this image was straight up fake. Not real, not real, not real, not real. Guess what? It was real. So I think it's just people not wanting that to be the case. Like, I think it's just people not wanting these images to be the next game because I think they're expecting more from Pokemon than a chibi game. But let's be honest. They may want to do the chibi games for the remakes because it's easier for them to do than having to do it in the Sword and Shield style, which requires a little bit extra work, I would say. Not sure if they insert Sinnoh Johto, Hoot Hoot on Lamppost. And yeah, you do actually have a Hoot Hoot like Lamppost down there, which is kind of interesting. But again, like, you know, these were never really debunked. So I just wonder if anybody comes out and debunks it, that's perfect. But that's what the subject matter we just talked about, the essential Pokemon stuff. I want to know what you guys think about this. Is it Diamond and Pearl remakes? Is it Let's Go Johto? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I already talked about this a little bit in my previous video about this subject, but I already said next year is the 15th anniversary. So the 15th anniversary of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It's the perfect time to release a Diamond and Pearl remake, but on top of that also, it's the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. So it's a perfect time to do that. Now again, Pokemon has done it before where they would release more than a single game in a year. They did it back in the day with like Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald, releasing in the same year, by the way. Those games came out the same exact year, which was 2004. One of them came out in January, the other one came out in September. So Fire Red, Leaf Green came out in January, and Emerald came out in September. So what I'm trying to say is, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Those images could be real, could be fake. Again, I'm not trying to claim them as real. I'm just trying to have a discussion. Please understand. I'm just trying to say that people have been wrong in the past, so you never really know. And I'm just kind of intrigued by these images because I forgot they existed. Again, shout out to Shining Star for letting me know about this. You know, did this get debunked yet? Not sure if it hints at Sinnoh or Johto. It definitely Sinnoh is what it's hinting at. But my question really is then, you know, are these real or fake? Because guess what? People can fake shit easily nowadays. That's true. That's very true. People can easily fake stuff. But you know, there's stuff that we think is fake but ends up being real. You never know. And with the track record of Game Freak, I mean, anything is possible. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, then drop a like down below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Rufford Alex. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out and bye-bye.